she had HR problems, but they ended up firing her because she like overstepped her bounds at somewhere. That's all I know. But she was the queen of RMA. Let's put it that way. She ran. Nope, she ran, and you wouldn't because, honey, when we started, she was running RMA. She had worked for Enphase for over 7 years.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And up next, we'll get a look at Patrick Mahomes. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Chiefs and the Bengals. All that and more coming up next.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's...
They're gonna put me first. No.
Plenty of season left to go. 3 months of football ahead as we are underway here at Week 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, and took great care of the football. And, of course, well, he cares less about those two numbers. It's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Second and 3 now.
I was like, fuck this. I'm not taking it from somebody that
takes the handoff, now to throw. He lets a heater go deep. His first throw is an interception. And the Chiefs have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
He gave us all the excitement we could hope for last week, but it wasn't all in a good way, at least for his team. Never knew if his throws were going to end in a touchdown or turnovers, and he had a couple of both by the end of the loss. You don't want him to lose that gunslinger mentality. You just want him to be a little more thoughtful with each and every decision.
And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop. After a good pickup, they've motion him out. From the 43. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense. It just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got a man left. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And no chance at a return as this one heads across the sideline at the 25-yard line. Cincinnati headed back out for its second drive now. And as they take the field, Brock, they got to be thankful that interception didn't cost them. Still scoreless here.
I like how you say they. I think the quarterback in particular right, loves a chance to have in golf a breakfast ball or a mulligan, another opportunity to flush that first drive away.
Who set it down for him at the 38. Slot man motioned over. Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking, where he was just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
Got a man. Palmer has it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Oh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
One of the lowest scores. One of the lowest scores by there. Don't go through.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage.
We got the exact same score, 50.
Still 3rd down.
The penalty makes this 3rd and 2 now.
No, that was, we got a 2-point. Yeah, she got a 2-point.
He's going to throw this one. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Able to hit Palmer, complete. And he's marked down, looks like at 32-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They'll run here on 1st down. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Finds the in route, complete. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Get this one very far, down to only about the 18. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Pass play coming here. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that takes them to 3rd down. We send a man in motion. To the air, 3rd and long. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's running for it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Pass it down close. So after that completion, we've got a player in some visible discomfort. And here come the trainers to get him some help. He gets it headed right. With some fancy footwork there for the touchdown. The Bengals take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter. That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Starting from the 5. And look at this return. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. Now for the 2nd time, we get a look at this Kansas City offense. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening 1st down as they take the field a 2nd time.
Oh, and by the way,
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to...
Just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. To the air, Mahomes. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong, where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on third down.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. It's scored as a 51-yard punt. And it'll be Bengals football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Blown back gets the handoff. And that's good for a gain of 5. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. That's caught at the 25. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
He paused schedule when Trump yesterday signed into orders.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. We're all set to bring you the second quarter. The Bengals well within striking distance.
What would you have done if that system wasn't back up again? What the fuck would you guys have done?
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
That shit down.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Back-to-back carries here. Crosses the goal line for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. That one right down the middle. And the Bengals double their lead to 14. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense out to take over. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st down, they'll run. And this one doesn't go far. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Taken in by Bellinger. And he'll get it up to the 44. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That's caught for the 1st. And he's out of bounds after reaching the 40. They'll come up 1st and 10. Lloyd on the shotgun handoff. And they bring him down quickly, but he does have it across the 40. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Pistol now for Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes now. That's him on the quick hitter. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Now hang on, looks like somebody came out after that play a little shaken up. Not sure we saw exactly what happened, but he'll get some assistance now. All set up now for 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Here's Mahomes. The throw is caught. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Finds the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs make it a one-score game in the first half.
To find out when things change that we absolutely
that one splits the uprights.
And
the Chiefs chunk the lead in half. It's down to 7.
And fucking figure it out. And then pass information out to those.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Calvin Austin on the return. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Fucking in and out. What about the one that's going to go to Mountain Home? Is that one getting in and out?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. We're calling together a yard there. Brought down by Charles Omenihu on the play.
Dumpster fire.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Complete out to the right side. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. You've got a man in motion. Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And this will be his first effort of the contest. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Chiefs back out on offense. They're running back headed out once again. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Hits his running back. And he's touchdown after a nice pickup there to get the 1st.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs? You need only 1. Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
All right,
now it's Mahomes. On target to Worthy. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Blitz coming, Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll come up 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Touchdown, Kansas City! It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs tie things up at 14. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Pass play now. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line. Completed to his running back. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals. Completed to Hurst. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcomes, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their 1st. Throwing now on 1st down. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6, so it'll be 2nd down. They'll try and throw it here. Able to hit Palmer, complete. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. From the red zone now. Catch is made in close. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Chiefs taking over now, real late in this opening half. And normally they'd need this out, Brock, but facing such a small deficit, good chance they try to get a field goal here before the break. To the sideline and brought in by Worthy. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Throw left side, complete. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. Here's 2nd and 5. Hauled in by Worthy. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
He's got Bellinger. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Throwing again, Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. Running back sent in motion. Again, Mahomes to throw. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs tie this game at 21. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll kneel the half out, and they're content to take a tie into the locker room. We've hit halftime, all tied up thanks to that late touchdown. Now we'll get you down to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window.
And with a push of a button, we say so long to the halftime report and jump right back to the start of the third quarter. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns. Good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can. Putting together quite the game for himself in the process. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Right up the gut. And this one does not go far. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Back to throw Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
You know, when we watch Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10 because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. The Bengals and this running back headed back out for a new series. And his attention has gone to all of their receivers, Brock. This guy has continued to do damage in the passing game as well. Quite a weapon they've been able to use him as throughout this contest. Hand off to the back. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Finds his man, Chase. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Chiefs ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
This finds Bellinger. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Finds Chase on the slant. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Completes this one to Chase. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Plowing up the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Vacates quickly left side. Oh, he's going to run for it. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Handoff now from the gun. Still has room inside the 15. And finally, he's down at the 5-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They give it to him again. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. This time it's a passing play. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference.
Defense.
So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. And he gets in, touchdown! The Bengals take a 3rd quarter lead. Kicking team out to try the extra points. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Return starts at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Finds his man. It's Worthy. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They gain 14 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Taken in by Bellinger. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Stop made by Sam Hubbard. 2nd down now, 7 to go. He loses the football. And now the Bengals have it. And they stop. Play action on 1st down. Makes the grab in bounds left side. He picks up 28 on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down. From the red zone now. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's 2nd down. Takes the handoff, now to throw. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. They're going play action. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals double their lead to 14.
Chiefs 21.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. His return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. The home teams and Xavier Worthy back in possession here. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Taking a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't go backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. I've had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Trying again following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
So that's just my bike. Well, buddy.
Here's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
I don't know why, Kate, but when I'm thinking of this series that we all just watched, I'm just hearing the sound thud. Not a whole lot of other ways to describe the set of downs that we just watched and the results that followed. It was 3rd and extra long, and now it's 4th and forever.
The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And he'll haul in this punt. Fair catch made at the 45-yard line. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays that followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Throwing now, off play action. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
To throw here on first down. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Short pass brought in. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Nick Bolton has it. And the Chiefs have some new life in the 4th.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
The Kansas City offense set to take the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Hits him on the in route.
You guys hungry?
This one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. The give now out of the shotgun. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Running back sent in motion. From the 28. On target to Worthy. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion left. They'll run here on first down. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Back to the well again. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Mahomes throwing for 2. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left.
Back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Man in motion here. They'll run here from the gun. And he's going to be taken down right around the 39. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go. He's back to throw. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. 4th down coming up. They'll send out the punting unit. And they could really use a good one here. Fair catch, hauled in at the 18-yard line. The home teams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs trail by 8. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here he is to throw. He's got Bellinger. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. Back to throw. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw it. He completes it in traffic. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
To throw. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. 3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Trying to push this past the marker. That's the 1st and more inside the 45. And he has it all the way down to the 8. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. Setting up to pass. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. 2nd chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs cut it to just 2 late in the game. He's throwing for it. This is caught. Oh. And he's in for the 2-point conversion. And near the tail end of this game, we are all tied up. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. On the return, here comes Austin. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Bengals returning their offense and this running back to the field. And his production is carried over into this. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Finds him over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Trying to throw here out of the gun. No one open, so he chucks this to another county. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. He's dropping back to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Back-to-back carries here. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down, just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
So the Bengals take this one on the road. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to.
Where's that?
Just leave it up there.